I'm Mark Graham from Grilla Grills, and if you ever have a problem with your Grilla, in this video I'm going to show you how to swap out all critical components. Before you start any of these maintenance operations on your grill, make sure it's completely unplugged and no power is applied to the unit. Alright, first let's start with a controller. It requires a Phillips screwdriver. Carefully lift the controller out. Using your small straight slot screwdriver, remove the 2 screws. Next, you're going to want to pull the harness up a little bit to expose the plug, and then unplug it. Be careful not to let this fall back down in the slot. All right, first thing we got to do is remove the rear service panel. All right, to remove the auger motor, first thing we're going to do is unplug the connector. Next thing, take your Phillips screwdriver and remove these 2 screws that hold the anti-rotate plate on. Next, underneath at the 6 o'clock position, you'll need your number 7mm socket or nut driver. Once I put it on that, take that bolt off. At this point, the auger will slide right out. Right, to remove the blower, there's 4 screws, and it may be necessary at this point to cut some ties so you can get to the plug, but first we'll take out the 4 screws. And as you can see, I am going to have to cut the tie to at the plug. And your fan's removed. Okay, to replace the igniter, first thing we got to do is remove the burn pot. Take your 8mm nut driver or socket. Turn your burn pot clockwise, and it'll lift right out. Once you get your burn pot out, use your 7mm nut driver. Just loosen it a little bit. And your igniter will slide right out. I unplugged it in the back. Now I'm going to pull it through. Okay, to remove the RTD, first thing we gotta do is remove this cover. Next thing we need to do is use your 7mm socket. You can hold the nut on the back and just break it loose, and then you should be able to spin the nut and bolt right off. Once we got this loose, now we can pull the wire down and out. Simply slide it out, and we're done.